Introducing the all-new Corolla.
The fate of a bill allowing voters to decide in November whether to legalize medical marijuana is in the hands of the courts now. But if it does get on the ballot, in an effort to ensure voters make an informed decision, the UOG Masters program this past weekend invited health and legal experts to provide their thoughts on the issue.
We do need, though, to be very careful about who we say can write these certificates or these letters. Because right now, the way it reads, any provider who qualifies under the GCA, under the substance code. And the problem with that is that it includes to anybody who has a controlled substance registration. So that can be a veterinarian, it can be a dentist, a psychiatrist, psychologist. We have to be very specific.
Public Health Director James Gillen told the forum that he doesn't have a problem with the use of medical marijuana as a treatment alternative for those in need, but he cautioned there are unresolved administrative and regulatory issues.
If we get the initial 100,000, that there'd be a commitment to keep at least 100,000 until the fees generated meet or exceed that amount. If I hire just one technician, that's at least $50,000. I only have another 50 to operationalize the program. And we're going to be doing things like checking physician records. We're going to be doing things like making sure the certificates don't get passed on from one person. The initial purchases, just the capital outlays to get started, probably going to exceed 100,000.
I think one reason that a lot of people are in favor of decriminalizing or legalization is they don't really feel that people smoking marijuana are causing a major problem, or that they're criminals. Whether you agree with that or not, I think that's a consensus around the country. Now, is it good for you? That's another whole issue.
Federal Public Defender John Gorman warned that the evidence from states who have already adopted medical marijuana laws suggests that many people are managing to get prescriptions not only for medical but for recreational use of the drug.
There will be medical use, but you have to be realistic as to what has happened in other states is there's going to be a lot of recreational use because the doctors are going to be issuing these scripts. These are not a prescription. And the people giving you these drugs are not pharmacists. You know what they're called? Bud tenders.
I would think that first we'd be looking at the local government, how well are they enforcing this? If they have doctors that don't take any information from a patient, just go check out, get at your prescription, the local government can prosecute that kind of thing and should prosecute it vigorously, which will leave the federal government to our major focus is hardcore narcotics that are causing the robberies and the burglaries.
And U.S. Attorney Fred Black said that the federal government would closely watch how the medical marijuana law is implemented in Guam, if approved. But he also pointed out that abuses can be expected.
Make no mistake, there's groups of DEA agents that come out here from time to time and they run into a doctor. And what they have to do is they have to order it like they're going to a party. They'll say, well, I need some for my girlfriend too, or whatever. And there are a few doctors out there that simply don't follow the law. They're tired, they're making money selling pills. So it is possible to prosecute that sort of thing. And the Fed says, Senator Yamashita and the judge said in the slideshow, we'll be looking at local law enforcement to determine where our priorities are.
One of the bill's co-sponsors, Aline Yamashita, emphasized the purpose of the measure is for medical use only. And Senator Dennis Rodriguez explained why he voted against the bill.
We're not talking recreational marijuana. It's not going to be an easy thing to get. We are doing this so that these families can alleviate the pain and not have to go to Colorado to get a quality of life for their family.
As of now, it's very difficult as a Schedule I drug. My position is that we're not giving the resources to the government agencies that are going to be tasked to regulating it.
Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.